Hi everybody, this is David, and today is a great day. You know why? Because today is a day that gamers win. We have asked for this game. We have begged for this game. We've pleaded for this game. We have voted for this game, and now this game is here. What am I talking about? I am talking about Breath of Fire 4. Yeah, this baby has risen from the ashes, and it is back now with a vengeance and available over on GOG for $10. And this is the PC remastered, remade version. There's been all sorts of great improvements, and I do want to tell you all about it today, and I definitely do think that's worth the sub, as I do try my hardest to hit 100,000 subscribers. With your help, your like, and your sub, I just know that I can get there. Thank you so much for that. I woke up this morning to this news. I was jumping out of bed and I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. I just have to make a video. So yeah, this is another video where you see me pretty much just rolling up out of bed in the morning. So this is what I look like in the morning, folks. But yeah, I was super excited, and I just had to put this out there. And now that we've voted for it, now that we've clamored for it, now that we've asked for it, it is time to put our money where our mouth is. We have got to buy this. We've got to support this. We have to show Capcom that, yeah, we mean business. We're not just loudmouths whining and complaining all the time on the internet. We actually want this game. We want these games back, and we know that it is the remake and remaster season. Everything is getting them from Suikoden to Lunar to all sorts of other games. And they're coming out as collections. And yeah, so maybe Capcom is testing the waters with Breath of Fire 4, and maybe we will see a Breath of Fire collection. At least, you know, Breath of Fire 1 and 2 coming out on the Switch or something like that. Wouldn't that be cool? That would be like the best thing ever. Capcom needs to jump in on this remake remaster train, and you know what else would be even better than that? Them to say like, oh wow, Breath of Fire can actually sell in today's day and age. It's not just Dragon's Dogma all the time. It's not just action RPGs all the time. Turn-based RPGs have a place too. Maybe we should revisit this legacy series. Maybe we should make a true Breath of Fire 6. So this is a great day for gamers. This is a great day for game preservation. And this is actually one of my favorites in the entire series. This is the last true Breath of Fire game. 1 through 4 were kind of true Breath of Fires. 5, Dragon Quarter, was kind of like a dungeon crawler, roguelike, puzzly sort of thing. Like, it did have turn-based battles, but they were like puzzle battles, I guess. It was fun, it was different, but it wasn't like a real Breath of Fire. And then the Breath of Fire 6, which I was not going to talk about. Basically, it's turn-based combos, or I'm sorry, turn-based combat, not combos. And you can actually have a party of up to 6 characters. Only 3 can fight at one time though, but you can like switch between the rows and bring them back and forth at any time that you want to, and characters in the back row can actually support the characters in the front row, which is a lot of fun. Like if your party in the front row is low on health, sometimes Nina might jump in and do a heal, or Urshan might do like her little, I don't know, like fist rocket or whatever, and hit an enemy and things like that. So it's kind of cool. You can also take your magical spells and you can combine them with other characters, and you can create combination magic, which is a lot of fun. And there's like a blue magic system too, where you can defend and you're able to learn an enemy's skill, and then so like your character can have all sorts of different abilities, and it's really mixed and matching and a whole lot of fun. And not only do they have different abilities in combat, but they have different abilities outside of combat. Like Ryu can like swing a sword and chop down bushes, or Nina can like hover in the air and you can get a better view of the map. So they went through and they optimized this entire thing, and I do want to read over now all of the improvements that they have done, just so you are aware of all the work that went into this. This is not just a straight port of the 2003 PC version. They did go through and they did improve it. So now it has full compatibility with Windows 10 and 11. Both localizations of the game are included. You can play it in English, you can play it in Japanese. Completely up to you. That being said, back in 2000, there wasn't really voice acting. There's like a little bit of blurbs and stuff like that during the battles, but there isn't really like true voice acting, if you know what I mean. So that would be like, text would be in Japanese. There's improved DirectX game renderer, new rendering options, an improved audio engine, and the restored missing environmental sounds, as well as the audio configurations. They've improved the keyboard and mouse support. They improved the warehouse and crane minigames. There's a lot of minigames, I've got to say. Breath of Fire 3 introduced like this minigame madness for whatever reason into the series, because Breath of Fire 1 and 2 really didn't have many minigames to speak of at all, and then Breath of Fire 4 took those minigames and like ran with them. They like doubled them. It's kind of a lot. But some of those minigames don't really control all the best, so they improved the warehouse and the crane minigames. They improved the F9 exit screen. It says that they can issue free battle and combo system because all crashes have been fixed. On the previous PC version, there was some crashing issues, and they've gone through and they've fixed all the crashing issues. They have also fixed all the crashing issues in as far as the cutscenes are concerned, and task switching, whatever that is. I am not a computer wizard, I don't really know, but it says task switching. But not only that, it has full support for all modern controllers with optimal button binding, vibration, hot plugging, and wireless mode. Like, there is a lot to it. As I was preparing for this video, I actually pulled out my strategy guide too. Yeah, I'm like really reminiscing hard on Breath of Fire and really hoping that Capcom listens to us. So if you think that you need to play Breath of Fire 1 through 3 before you play 4, it doesn't work that way. This is like Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest, where each game is a standalone game. They do share various elements with each other, such as Ryu and Nina, but it like takes place in a completely different universe or alternate dimension or whatever from all the other games. So it just shares common themes and elements and some characters. Some gods might return, things like that. But as far it's kind of like Final Fantasy where Chocobo's return and Cid's returns, but it's still, a completely different game. You know what I'm saying? So it's something like that. So don't worry about, hey, I haven't played the other games. What is going on here? You will be fine. If you are a fan of turn-based, old school battling, if you're a fan of glorious storytelling, really intricate, deep battles, and a whole lot of fun, you will spend a good 40 or so hours playing this game. And yeah, now is the time. Now is the time to put your money where your mouth is. Show Capcom we mean business so that we can get more Breath of Fire in the, well, I want to say in the West, but just in the world in general, whether that's a collection, whether that's porting Breath of Fire 3 over to the PC as well, or whether that is a brand new Breath of Fire entry, which would be my favorite thing. We need to show Capcom that we mean business. So let me know what you think about this news. Let me know if you're excited about it. Let me know if you're going to be grabbing it. I'll put a link below in the comments section so that you can pick it up yourself. And as always, have a good day.